An exemplary New England state, Vermont is a wonderland of wilderness. On the border with Canada, this relatively small state is characterized by its beautifully rugged terrain. Mountains boast excellent places to ski and have even produced winter Olympians. Hiking and mountain biking trails zigzag through those same areas for summer fun. Lakes fringed by forests offer up glassy pools for hazy, relaxing days. In this video, we explore the most charming small towns in Vermont. We've collected a list of the top charming small towns in Vermont, so make sure to include them in your list if you're a visitor. At first in the list, number 1, Manchester. With its pretty steeples and historic buildings, Manchester is just about as charming as it gets. And whilst the town captures your heart with buildings like Bennington County Courthouse and Haldane the Lincoln family home, there's much more to do than just admiring the architecture. Nearby Bromley Mountain is perfect for skiing in the winter, but in summer adrenaline junkies should head here for one of the longest zip lines in the state. Number 2, Chester. The little town of Chester is a good spot for anybody seeking a quaint slice of New England. The main street here is lined with pretty, historic shops and houses, making for a good day of strolling, browsing, and eating. The town's heritage can be seen in some of the more notable structures, like the handsome old train station, or the collection of buildings at the Stone Village. Chester, after all, dates back to 1761. Number 3, Woodstock. Woodstock boasts more than just historic buildings. It's also home to the Marsh-Billings-Rockefeller National Historical Park, a leafy slice of nature that's just asking to be strolled around. Within the park, you'll find the Billings Farm and Museum, a progressive dairy farm dating back to 1890 and once owned by Lawrence Rockefeller. Nevertheless, there are numerous heritage buildings to marvel at back in town. In fact, the Woodstock Village Historic District features many examples of buildings, like the Norman Williams Public Library. Number 4, Dorset. Instrumental in the founding of the short-lived Vermont Republic, the town of Dorset dates all the way back to the late 17th century. It is also home to the oldest marble quarry in America. Some of the stone quarried here was even used in the construction of the New York Public Library. However, the Dorset quarry has since closed, but it doesn't remain unused. In the summer, this is a popular swimming hole, with multiple spots to jump in from. There are numerous hiking trails abound in the surrounding area, too. Number 5, Grafton. Grafton, considered one of Vermont's prettiest towns, got its name in a unique way. Originally known as Tomlinson, the right to rename it was auctioned in 1791 for $5 and some rum. The winning bidder named it after his hometown of Grafton, Massachusetts. Grafton owes its graceful beauty in part to the private Wyndham Foundation, which was established in the 1960s to help restore the village. The foundation's initiatives included burying all electrical and telephone lines, which helps account for Grafton's lost-in-time appearance. Number 6, Stowe. Set amidst the Green Mountains, Stowe is well known for being a ski resort thanks to its location close to the highest peak in Vermont, Mount Mansfield. The 19th century town is a picturesque place to spend time exploring. The streets of its downtown area are home to buildings that have been serving the community for generations. There's the iconic white steeple of the Stowe Community Church, which dates back to 1963, and the general store has been in operation since 1895, as well as the impressive Stowe Theatre Guild. Number 7, Shelburne. Shelburne is located on the shores of the sizable Lake Champlain, 514 square miles of glassy water that spills over the border into neighboring Quebec, Canada. If nothing else, this lakeside location makes for some divine sunsets. But naturally, Lake Champlain is perfect for water sports, yachting, and simply dipping your toes into the water at the beach, all best enjoyed in the summer months, of course. Notably, this town is home to the Shelburne Museum, a large space filled with everything from Impressionist paintings to Americana curios. Number 8. Waitsfield. Waitsfield is surrounded by green fields dotted with old farmhouses and a valley sandwiched between the Green Mountains and the Northfield Mountains. A friendly local town, the area was built up around agriculture and sees many visitors who come to the area to enjoy nearby skiing. Waitsfield also has a fantastic selection of eateries, from Mexican cuisine to vegetarian fare, and even a French restaurant. There's even a locally brewed IPA to wash all of that delicious food down with. Number 9. Weston. The town of Weston, located in Windsor County, is a place to visit in Vermont for some good old-fashioned charm. Here you can simply stroll around town and lose yourself in its quaint prettiness, from the town green and the old parish church, built in 1832, to the cozy village green gallery where you can enjoy art alongside a coffee. The Clabbered Inn at Weston, dating back to 1848, is a sweet little place for a hearty breakfast. Or else you could take yourself to the Weston Priory, home to a small community of Benedictine monks who sometimes put on services for the public in the small chapel. At last in the list, number 10, Hartford. Made up of the 5 villages of Hartford, Quetchie, West Hartford, White River Junction, and Wilder, the town of Hartford was founded in 1971. Located on the confluence of the White River, the Connecticut River, and the Ottaquechee River, which runs through the town, much of history life in the area is based around the 3 rivers. The mills which were built along the waterways brought industry to the area in the 19th century, and the railways followed suit. Today, Hartford is connected to New York by the daily Amtrak Vermonter train, which brings visitors to enjoy the simple local charm. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite charming small towns in Vermont? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.